honestly. Oh, apparently I've only got 1 hour to live stream, nothing much. Okay. Hello everyone, Ian here, how you doing today? Today I am back, of course, live streaming. Yeah, I have to be honest, I've already seen this video. And I am a little annoyed at myself for watching it last night. Because, yeah, obviously I didn't want to watch it without reacting to it, but I couldn't sleep, I had nothing else to watch, so I decided to watch this, and yeah, I did. But but this is the only thing I've watched. I've not watched this or this yet, so yeah. Later on, I will react to top 50. I've not watched this or this, so later on I'll react to top 15. You can watch this for yourself if you want to. And yeah, let's watch MK.
Last month my cat disappeared. A week
Is that Zach or Robin?
ago I found him and brought him home. Today my cat came back. Now I have 2 identical cats. Meowtosis. Honestly, I fail to see how this is an issue. Well, I gotta do it now, don't I? Here, What's poppin'? I'm Robin, and welcome back to MK. Today I'm gonna be looking at some posts from r/made me smile. It's about time. I judge every year based on the first watermelon I cut. Seems like it's gonna be a great year. Not only was it beautiful, it was extremely sweet. Yeah, your watermelon freaking lied.
Yeah, without a doubt.
My grandpa excitedly showing me how he grew a tomato plant in an eggshell. Green thumb to the maximum, holy cow. You can draw 29,249 smiley faces before a standard ballpoint pen runs out of ink. I'm glad you did the math on that one. Now can you please solve the Tootsie Pop dilemma? Come play with us. Forever. Can I really play with you? Oh, he always just wanted a friend. I hope you didn't find that this year because it clearly didn't work. A 16-year-old with autism got all of his Xbox games stolen, so our local sheriff's office pitched in to buy him some new games. Oh, that's really sweet of him, though.
What dickheads? Are you flipping kidding me? A 16-year-old kid with autism got his flipping game stolen. I hope the person who did that goes to hell.
Oh God, well he just looks significantly terrified. My 88-year-old grandpa learning how to FaceTime for the very first time. Looks like he's taken to it well. The same whale was found 35 years later in the west coast of Mexico. He probably came back for the good food. This note was left on the gate at the water this afternoon. No name or number left, but whoever you are, rest assured your rose is in place in the middle of the lake. Please, can someone throw this into the lake for me? My late husband's ashes are in the lake and I can't get to the lake side in my wheelchair anymore. Plus the gates are locked and have to drive back up north tonight. Thank you. My birthday was last week and I was able to spend it with my oldest friend. Oh, what's his name? Seems like a nice fella. This is Daisy and Luna. Daisy doesn't like car rides, so Luna comforts her until they both fall asleep. Heckin' heartwarming, 13 out of 10 for each. Been indoors for weeks. Wanted to step outside for a moment and was greeted by this giant rabbit leaping across the sky. Definitely made me smile. I can see why. He's pretty cute. It's not making me smile, it's making me kinda worried for you. Honestly, being able to see a full rainbow from end to end is one of the coolest things to...
Not just that, there's a very, very faint second rainbow as well. So that's... Oh, it's the whole thing. Like, you can see it from here, cut off around about at the... Oh, cut off roughly at the top here. Like, cut off roughly at the top here, and then back down here.
To be able to do. Man, I hate cursive. Oh, look at him though. Come on, he could be your new buddy. So, I came home from school to see my 7-year-old sister putting Skittles with my antidepressants. I went up to her and asked, hey, what are you doing? She looked at me, smiled, and said, Skittles make me happy, so I put them with your medicine that makes you happy, so you can be extra happy. That was the cutest thing I've ever heard. My dog was very ill near the end of my pregnancy, but he fought it up until I gave birth to my daughter. The last time he showed excitement was when we brought her home from the hospital. He passed away a week later. I don't think he wanted to see me go through the grief of losing him while I was pregnant, and I think he also wanted to meet his baby sister.
Oh, that is adorable. Oh, hearing that makes me want to cry. Oh, that is so cute, knowing that she was pregnant and she carried... That is so cute. That is adorable. That he wanted to meet his baby sister before dying. Oh, that is so adorable. Oh.
And that's just gonna make me cry. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start crying now. 2 nurses hired within months of each other to work the same shift on the same floor at the same Florida hospital.
Oh, crying out, flipping now, woman. Oh, charming. Charming. Alright. Mind the way. Alright. Will it shut? Oh. Oh, never mind. I didn't know she was going to come in. This is adorable. This is so cute. Aww. I just find it adorable that the dog kept fighting just to meet the little girl, just to meet the little baby sister before the dog died. Oh. I'm proud of that dog. Even though it's never met me and I've never met it, I'm still happy for it.
And that's just gonna make me cry. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start crying now. 2 nurses hired within months of each other to work the same shift on the same floor at the same Florida hospital discovered that they were long-lost sisters from Korea who had been separated for nearly 40 years.
What? Are you joking?
It really is a small world. Oh, a giant public game of Would You Rather. Honestly, I don't know why anybody would listen to Elvis over the Beatles. Not that he's bad, just saying.
Elvis Presley's good. What on earth are you on about? My nan... you want to fight? You want to have a fight with my nan? She loves Elvis Presley. Legit, not even joking.
64-year-old mom, who has always rejected the internet, is finally learning it so she can order groceries. She has a compromised immune system, so leaving her house is extra scary for her. I'm so happy that she's learning the internet. She sent her first email yesterday to her sister and just wrote, "Hi Michelle, guess who's interneting now?" I can tell she actually likes it. Somehow, she discovered cat videos on YouTube already. So, this is my silver lining. So, a month or 2 ago, I saw a teacher that I really liked. So I told her that she was my favorite teacher because, well, she was. And when I came back to school the next day, she told me that she was having a really bad day and that I made it for her. Go make someone's day. I mean, after all, it costs you nothing. You know, this is a rather simple image, but he's having a great time regardless, and I gotta respect that. Now, I know this is a very responsible social visit, but all I can think about is them having to yell at each other in order to properly speak. Women are so adorable when you...
Or unless they're FaceTiming. Hi, how are you? You know, stuff like that.
Compliment their dress, and the dress has pockets. Hey, that's a really nice dress. Thanks, it has pockets. And then she puts her hands in to show you. He is the king of the forest. 2 old Halo buddies meet randomly in Valorant after years of not talking to each other. Holy crap, what are the freaking...
Yeah, quick question. Did you play Halo 3 by any chance? OMG, yes. Are you from Switzerland? Max, is that you? Oh, that's cute.
Chances, that type of stuff always gets me. You can't be showing me pictures like this. It's gonna, oh, I can feel the diabetes coming on. You know, I'm really, really glad that just a picture of bacon is on Made Me Smile. Just shows the simplicity of man. Single mom.
I don't know why, but I'm very emotional today. The reason why was because I'm probably going to sound like a right soft git right now, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. This is truly what happened. I basically, I'll just show you actually instead. So what happened was that I was on my Windows 7 computer, and for no reason I scrolled down and I started listening to my cover of Nick Kershaw The Riddle for my nan. Even though it says updated the 6th of March, even though it says update the 6th of March this year, I made this 2 hours before she died on the 19th of February. This was made 2 hours before my nan died on the 19th of February this year. And what I couldn't figure out was that I was trying my hardest to find a way to send it to... What I was trying to do was that I was trying to find a way to send this song to my mum, so my mum could play it to my nan before she died. And just, yeah, sadly I couldn't. So yeah, my nan will never get to hear this, sadly, but yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just getting really distracted now. So yeah, I made this for my nan 2 hours before she died. Literally 2 hours before she died on the same day. Tried to find a way to send it to my mum so she could play it to my nan. Because what was happening with my nan was that she was on oxygen and everything. So and she struggled to open her eyes. I mean, she was perfectly fine before. I've shown you photos. She was smiling, happy, looking around and everything. But when she was laying down in the bed, she just constantly had her eyes closed, and she was trying super hard to open them and everything. And I think at that point she knew that she was gonna die. So I made this 2 hours before she died, and what happened was that I downloaded this song. As you can see, there's a download button. I downloaded it. For some reason, I downloaded it, and instead of opening Messenger on here and then sending it to my mum like that, for no reason, my brain just shut down completely. And I, for some reason, downloaded it on the computer, then put it on my phone, and then I tried to send it to my mum for some reason. I don't know why. And obviously, eventually I gave up, and that's when I found out, probably, I don't know, a few minutes later, that she died. So yeah, straight after I made it, I had 2 hours to send it to her, couldn't figure out a way to do it, even though I now know how to, and I'm super peed off about that. And yeah, I just couldn't figure out a way to send it to her, but now I have, and yeah. So yeah, basically I was listening to this for a little bit, talking to myself, being like, I don't know what I said, to be honest. I was just imagining stuff or whatever. And that's when I realised I should call my granddad. But the funny thing is, I called the wrong granddad. I called my granddad that lives in Northampton when I was meant to call my granddad who lives in Birmingham, which is two completely different places, obviously, and all that. And yeah, I spoke to my first granddad for about 7 minutes. And then the one that I originally wanted to call, I spoke to him for about 2 minutes, because I told both of them I had dinner and everything, and yeah. And the second I got off the call, for no reason, I just cried for a few seconds, and I was just like, oh my god, why am I so emotional? the hell? I was just like, why am I crying? Why do I feel so emotional? And that's probably my nan somehow coming through me and just listening to my granddad's voice for the last time or something. I don't know. That's just what it feels like. Yeah, I remember one of the things I said actually when I was just randomly talking to myself. I said, the next time it reaches the 19th of February 2021 at 7:35 PM, which is exactly when she died, I will... Will you shut up? Bloody hell, boy, you're really loud. No, you can hear him, he's super loud and he's getting annoying. I will get my Bluetooth speaker and play Nick Kershaw The Riddle, because I know that was one of her all-time favourite songs. And yeah, that's what I'll do. When it reaches the 19th of February 2021, I will play Nick Kershaw The Riddle in memory of my nan. Because obviously I love her and I miss her and... yeah. Blood my nose. And just... yeah, that's what I'll do. So if you can remind me, that'll be great. But anyway, let's get back to... yeah, that's the reason why that's the reason why I feel so emotional, because of listening to the cover of the song that I made for my nan. Obviously she can't hear it, and then I called my granddad, and then I called the wrong granddad, then I called my other granddad, and then obviously I just started feeling emotional. For some reason I'm just really emotional, and just ignore me.
Taking care of her family like a freaking boss. It took 96 weeks and thousands of volunteers to clean up Versova Beach in Mumbai, India. The payoff? Hundreds of thousands of sea turtles hatching this week, for the first time in decades. Anything can be cleaned. God, stories like that make me feel so freaking hopeful. How fast was the little bastard going? You know, I'd like to know that too. You know, it looks like she's just sort of yelling at him for doing something wrong. Hey, could we get one of those super colorful sunsets? Oh, that's not me. It's just the air being overly dramatic. I heard that. Wow. So I'm overly dramatic, am I? You're just gonna say that and go? Well, this is not over. We will pick this up right back in the morning, buddy. Aw, look at those two good boys. Later in the underworld, welcome. You'll see that dying isn't that bad. Wait, is he okay? Daddy, I'm scared. Don't worry, buddy. I know exactly how to cheer you up. I think that would cheer anybody up. Look at that adorable little three-headed bastard. Found on my walk today. I needed that. Search for love in all places, even if it's on a rock. Oh, it's our little bleppy boy again. Looks like he told a really bad joke, and it only made him laugh. A woman battling breast cancer married the love of her life on December 22nd, just 18 hours before she passed away. That's one meaningful ass marriage, if I do say so myself. A police officer spent his lunch break sharing pizza with a homeless woman, and it was captured in a heartwarming photo. You're a true man. You deserve our respect. And that's just putting it lightly. There was a kid at my school who was really smart. Over time, I realized that his parents severely punished him if he got any grade that was not an 85 or above. And if he ever got a B in his class, he would be grounded for the rest of the year. I had a science class with him in middle school. He was talking to the teacher and he found out that the day grades were due, that he was just 2 points short of an A. He had no way to raise his grade either. Since I sat next to the teacher's desk, I overheard that he forgot a homework assignment one day and had a 0. At the end of the day, I gave him a homework pass I found in my backpack that he could use to get rid of the 0. He gave it to the teacher before she left, and he got an A. So I guess that's my story. Well, it was a good...
They are horrible parents if they are seriously doing that to that child. I mean, seriously, if you are doing the same thing to your child, you shouldn't even be a flipping parent, okay? Just because, like, seriously, just because your child might not get an 85 or above, doesn't mean, or a beat, doesn't mean you can ground them for the rest of the year. That is awful. That's your child. They should be free to do what they want. You shouldn't do that to your damn child.
Either. Since
Like, how dare you? Seriously, that makes me sick, knowing that there's dickheads out there that do stuff like that to their child. Ugh, it makes me sick.
gave it to the teacher before she left, and he got an A. So I guess that's my story. Well, it was a good one, my friend. You deserve our respect, too. Also, his parents can bite a fat one. Shout out to Billy D. Williams, for no particular reason, other than being not just a wonderful person, but one of the coolest scoundrels you could ever hope to meet. God, the original cast of Star Wars seemed like such cool people. Tool expectations. Please come loose. I hope it comes loose. I wasn't asking. You should have listened. Can't be tight if it's a liquid. That's fair. Look at his little milk mustache. Lost my car keys while jogging on the trail today. Went back looking for them and I stumbled upon this. I owe my soul to whoever did this, thank God. There are guardian angels out there. Welcome to little Timmy's first birthday party, quarantine edition. None of you are invited. Hey guys, if you know somebody in need of a meal today, please send them over to Rosario's. We have 30 fresh hot pizzas waiting for them, no questions asked. God, we need more places like that in the world. Pure, unfiltered joy. That's all I'm getting here. Look how happy. I saved my brother's life by letting Mom know he was choking in his sleep. Dogs really are superheroes. The human has been working from home the last couple days, and every so often, they let me participate in the video calls. All the other humans cheer when they see me. I am the only thing holding their company together. He's right. He's going for the world record. He's got 3 in there so far. Can he do 3 more? No, probably not. We shouldn't let him try. Now that is a glow up. 6 weeks old, incredibly...
Like, I don't get it. Is this an animation or something? Legit, I do not get it. Let me zoom in. Oh! It's the same cat. It was the cat when he was a kitten, and that's the cat now. Oh, I get it. Oh.
Now that is a glow up. 6 weeks old, incredibly adorable. 6 months old, still incredibly adorable. Get up. Why? It's morning. So? I'm so psyched to start the day and I can't do it without you. I located this by the hardware store. Sometimes you just need 2 men. Corey and Craig. We're 2 men. We're burly. We'll do what you want. Yes, our bodies are strong, but our friendship is stronger. We've been friends for over 14 years. Of course there have been ups and downs, but we always come to terms with our differences because friendships like this only come along once in a lifetime. By hiring us, you will receive not just the strength of our bodies, but the strength of our emotional bond as well. Well, I don't know what I can use them for, but I'm gonna need to hire them at some point. When my daughter was 3 or 4, she was watching Sesame Street in the other room when a Muppet started playing electric guitar. She ran in and said, "Daddy, you like rock and roll music, right?" "I do," I said. She took my hand and said, "I think you're really gonna enjoy this." I'm sure she was right. More things I've discovered after 2 years of raising garden snails. They will wiggle their eye stalks in excitement. They have favorite places to sleep and favorite friends to sleep with. They're good for your skin, so let them run around on your face. They can feel their shells, which means they can feel you pet them, but pet gently. You can help a snail with a broken shell by giving it eggshells or cuttle bones to scrape. The calcium helps them patch up. They like a change of scenery and will explore all day if you change something. Absolute cuddlebugs. Love to snuggle with you, with friends, or with dirt. You can hear them chew. Listen closely when you feed them. ASMR. As distinct as snowflakes, every single one is different. I can tell all of my snails apart easily. Babies. Absolute baby children. Speaking of babies, baby garden snails are no bigger than raindrops and translucent. Very delicate. Keep in a separate enclosure until they're bigger. Baby jail. Some snails are shy. Kiss them. They are important. Wow, that was a lot to take in about snails.
Oh, wow.
Ugh. Yeah,
You're mean.
No, Bella wants to see you, look.
Oh.
Look. She was sat outside your door meowing.
Was she? No, I didn't know. How long you been? Oh, you're just coming in now.
Huh?
You're just coming in now on the video.
Oh, God, are you live streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And turn around. Yeah, like 5 hours.
Children. Speaking of babies, baby garden snails are no bigger than raindrops and translucent. Very delicate. Keep in a separate enclosure until they're bigger.
You see, this is why I need to be facing the door, because I don't trust anyone. Why do you think I keep turning around constantly?
Baby jail. Some snails are shy. Kiss them. They are important. Wow, that was a lot to take in about snails. Yeah, I agree, little buddy. Looks like somebody's getting his party on. What are we celebrating? When you're hardcore AF, but you still love your mother? Oh gosh, that shirt. If they served for our country, we should AF, but you still love your mother? Oh gosh. That shirt. If they served for our country, we should step up for them. This is the least we can do. Man travels to all 50 states to mow lawns for veterans for free. That is actually insanely impressive. Free rocks! Feeling frowny-faced during social isolation? Take one of our hand-painted smile rocks to cheer you up. We're all in this together. You're right, and I would love a smiley rock, actually. My friend who has a disability, cerebral palsy, loves movies, so he started this channel to share what he loves with his friends and family. But he never really expected to gain any other subscribers. Let's give him a sub base to be proud of. Reddit?
Aww.
Assemble. When you're preparing a meal and the recipe says, chill in the fridge for 1 hour. Ah, you Amelia Bedelia looking son of a bee. God, I wish they would do stuff like this at hotels. I'm a sucker for cute little towel animals. After my mom passed away, we told my little sister that if she sees a butterfly, that it's my mom. We went on our first family vacation since my mom passed, and today I heard my sister talking to a butterfly saying, I'm so happy you made it, Mama. I knew you wouldn't miss it. My heart. My heart! Well, that's about all she wrote, folks. I can tell you that my cheeks kind of hurt from all the smiling I've been doing. Whatever. And again, if you enjoyed this video, why not hit that like button? Also, make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.
Aw, that's cute. So yeah, I don't know what else to react to now. You know what? I'll react to this for the sake of it, because we've not watched this one yet, so screw it.
Aw, you guys! My mortgage company wants me to know in these trying times the mail might be slow, so I should send my payment early. So sweet. Man, thanks mortgage company. Was anyone else like closer than they ever have been to having their life together right before this all happened? Because lol, I was. Oh, how I was. Trader Joe's playing Another One Bites the Dust, while everyone is bulk buying in mass hysteria, is the kind of nihilistic comedy 2020 deserves. You're not wrong. I asked my wife to share her queen-size blanket, to which she replied she was a queen, and therefore the blanket was already at max capacity. Well thanks, you know, just give me some blanket, man. Just spotted a cat on someone's porch, meowing to be let in. Without thinking, I walked up to the door, rang the bell, nodded to the cat, and left. It was only I rounded the corner I realized what I'd done, as I heard the owner shouting, "Oh my gosh, Sarah, the cat just rang the doorbell." Oh, what have you done? It's incredibly insulting when a baby smiles at me and the mum goes, "Aw, he's flirting with you." Like, lady, I am so far out of your baby's league. Be serious. He doesn't have a chance. Gravity is hilariously weak. Go ahead and raise your hand. You literally just overcame the gravitational pull of the entire Earth. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm strong. I slept an extra 3 hours, and now I have unsubscribed from email list energy. I never do that. How do you find that energy? I want to be super fit. I do, but I cannot just sit here with potential abs knowing small businesses and restaurants are struggling right now. That is why I cannot cook my own healthy food, and I must order another cheeseburger today. We are in this together. saving one business at a time. Those times I said I would get so ripped if I was ever stuck in prison were obviously uninformed lies. Like, I mean, I'm in prison now and I'm still kind of fat. The person who saw breadsticks lightly sprinkled with Parmesan and decided to name them Crazy Bread was a truly dramatic person, and I respect their work. I really do. Summer vacation, except it's cold outside. All your friends are away and you're grounded for something you didn't cause. Man, I love 2020. It's fantastic. Today, my son got dressed in nice clothes and said it was picture day at his school. His school, of course, is our kitchen table. It was either a very sweet moment or the first sign that the kid is starting to crack. Either way, I charged him $45 for a 15-picture package. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Pro tip for couples suddenly working from home together. Get yourselves an imaginary co-worker to blame things on. In our apartment, Cheryl keeps leaving her dirty water cups all over the place, and we really don't know what to do about her. Honestly, might just fire her. Who needs Cheryl? In an unsettling reversal of my teenage years, I am now yelling at my parents for going out. What have I become? The world is dying. Every time I finish a roll of toilet paper, it feels like a petal falling off the enchanted rose in Beauty and the Beast. I just don't want to go to the toilet anymore and waste that precious toilet paper. My husband purchased a world map, gave me a dart, and said, "Throw this, and wherever it lands, I'm taking you for a holiday when this pandemic is over." And, turns out we're spending 2 weeks behind the fridge. Hell yeah! If your significant other is an essential employee still working, please remember to be patient with them. I haven't heard from my girlfriend in 6 days, as she's been working 24-hour shifts with her manager, Giovanni, at Mattress Firm. It's fine, let them do their job. I have 1,000 Mars bars in my fridge, and my mate has one in his. I pressured him into giving his to a homeless person. This is how celeb charity appeals work. Just donate some of your own money first, and then we'll start. NBA players living paycheck to paycheck? Blazers star CJ McCollum says a lot of players weren't financially prepared for an event like this in the pandemic shutdown. But the average NBA salary is $7.7 million. What do you mean? That's plenty. Meteor hitting Earth. Dinosaur. Oh no, the economy! I just saw a handicapped woman drive her electric wheelchair off of a sidewalk and onto a grassy bank so she could lean over and pick up her service dog's poop. Y'all got no excuses.
Boom! No excuses. Stop leaving your dog's crap on the floor and bloody pick it up. Because you know what? If you can't do that, then you don't deserve to own a dog.
Just pick up after your dog. It's not that hard. Our 5-year-old seems to have deemed himself the local virus warden. Over the fence to our neighbor, "Gene, you need to go inside." "Okay, I will in a minute." "You're old and there's a virus." "I'm not that old, thank you." "How old are you, Gene?" "I'm 68. "That is nearly 70, Gene." Oh my gosh, 5-year-old's got a point. Do not apologize when your pets jump into the frame on Zoom calls. Was just in a conference with the CEOs of a major US org, and Muffin jumped on my lap. "Is that a cat? Show me the cat." Everyone needs cats in these trying times. 2020 is what 2012 thought she was.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kinda...
Oh, in 2012. Oh, the world's gonna end. Meteors, blah, blah, blah. Rubbish! This is the year the world's probably gonna end, but you know what? Who cares? Clearly no one.
Actually scary though. Wow, remember when everyone was clowning me for buying a trampoline? Well, now we're all trapped in our house, exactly when the weather gets better, and I got a trampoline. Look how much fun I'm having. When we come out of this, and I ask you where you want to eat, I do not want to hear, "I don't know." You had 45 days, come on, you should have thought of something. If it wasn't for quarantining with my girlfriend, I wouldn't know new things about her, like how she's good at puzzles and hates the way I breathe. Why? I can't stop. Anyone else feel like life is being ridden by a 4th grader right now? And there was this virus, and everyone was scared. And then the world ran out of toilet paper. Yeah, and then there was no school for like a month. And then it snowed. Oh my, why did I not realize that? At the grocery.
The funny thing is, we don't even have snow, so you're lucky.
Wearing my mask, lady behind me, snarky and loud, enough to make sure I heard, said, "Don't guess she realizes that stupid mask won't do any good." Me, honey, I'm an off-duty nurse. I'm wearing it to protect you, but I can take it off if you'd like. She practically ran.
Good. I'm glad she practically ran, because that means she shouldn't, judge people for wearing masks and stuff. I mean, I don't wear a mask, but am I judging other people for wearing masks? No. I mean, why would I need to? It's their choice. They're the ones that are doing it. They're the ones that are trying to keep safe and protect everyone else. So, yeah. And 99% of the time I'm in this bedroom anyway, so I'm pretty much self-isolating already anyway, whilst the rest of my family decide to go out and get food, so.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
How the turntables, as they say, instead of how the table turns. I think that's how it goes, I don't remember now.
Hey, Lanks Police, can you get in trouble for driving over the white line all the way at a red light? Hi, Luke. It's an offense for any part of your vehicle to pass the white stop line if the traffic light has turned red. Thanks. No worries. That's what I figured. So tell me why you crossed it.
Yeah, if they can do it, then that means we can do it, obviously. Idiots.
My 89-year-old grandmother, who is isolated at home in CT, just told me she reads the replies to my tweets and then investigates the profiles of people who leave rude replies. So don't be mean to me, or my grandma will judge you. Oh.
I would purposely put a bad comment, and then when the grandmother goes to investigate my profile, the first thing she will see is I will put, "Hi Ben's grandma, I hope you're doing well. I purposely put the bad comments that way because I knew you'd investigate my profile." And just say something really nice instead. And hopefully should tell him.
That's actually really terrifying. The second that this is over, y'all better treat bars, restaurants, and concert venues just like you treated the damn toilet paper aisle at the grocery store. And I mean it. When I die and y'all go through my search history, you'll be disappointed to find mostly just definitions for very common words that I wasn't sure I was using correctly. It's a sad truth when you find out your daily lifestyle is actually called quarantine. Well guys, that seems to be the end of another episode of r/White People Twitter. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And yeah, that's going to do it for me as well, because there's no other videos that I can really think of, so... yeah, that's going to do it for me, everyone, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you guys get notified on when I upload or live stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Bye!